Hi, it's Emmanuel Unaji here, reporting live from the Nigerian embassy. This episode is looking to explore the socio-historical relationship between Great Britain and Nigeria.
American
2020, a year that saw the world erupt in outrage to the unlawful killing of the late George Floyd. Months later, transmissions of police brutality in Nigeria sparks protest in London streets during a global pandemic. Unaji are on the scene to commemorate the ashes of the lives lost by examining the intersection and flow of information through popular culture, propaganda and politics. In the aftermath of the End SARS campaign, coverage appears to have substantially subsided. Rumours of hashtags being shadow banned on social media platforms presents an issue of sustainable visibility. We speak about Nigeria as if corruption is inherent to our history. But there's a catalyst. There's a pivotal moment where all things changed. The journey of our colonial history must be explored. As a country, as a people, we are incredibly resilient, resourceful, joyful. In the English language, branding is defined as the promotion of a particular product or company by means of advertising a distinctive design. Evidence at our fingertips, but who's the judge?
Protest that was born on social media.
These are the bullets that were funny.
Nigeria's been a dictatorship for almost half of its life.
Balanced representation across mass media may be an idealistic notion. However, public opinion seems to be informed regardless. This appears to present a geographical challenge for those in diaspora to empathise and connect to a distant reality, a moral test on cultural value systems. In contrast, those in diaspora face more covert challenges. Socio-economic assimilation appears to subdue one's connection to their stigmatised country of origin. The ghost of imperialism haunts black Brits. Once isolated from cultural value, imposter syndrome and inferiority complex appear to manifest. The scramble for Africa was a war fought and lost in the 19th century, resulting in European powers becoming major economic benefactors of the continent's resources, a time when Europe was facing financial depression. In crisis, one should not be so quick to perceive Nigeria's overall brand through the lens of Western sensationalism. The people are the soul of a nation and should be seen in an independent light. We perceive bondage in only one way, but perhaps luxury, riches are a bondage that the 1% is yet to be freed of. Who does it really serve to have corrupt leaders? That narrative does not best serve our people.
And he's suffering, and he's smiling, and he's suffering, and he's smiling. They in the matrix, and they don't know. They buy the guns, they buy the jewels, they feel the pain, won't show. And he's suffering, and he's smiling, and he's suffering, and he's smiling, and he's suffering, and he's smiling, and he's suffering, and he's smiling. This side, mother's cry, watch your soul fly.
60 years on, as Nigeria has gained its independence, the resources that first attracted colonizers to its shores remain. Therefore, the question must be asked, has that interest diminished? Interest, like energy, is always conserved. The law of physics states it cannot be created nor destroyed. In essence, energy can only be converted from one form into another.
Nigeria is a dictatorship with a democratic face.
This side, mother's cry, watch your soul fly.
The psychological aftermath of colonialism can never be understated or forgotten, and therefore must be taken into account when ultimately holding Nigeria's leaders accountable for corruption? What does that mean for this generation? Similarly to America in the 1960s, we are witnessing the bureaucratization of modern life in Nigeria. People being stripped of their freedom and threatened of their individuality. So what tools does this generation have at its disposal to reinstate law and order, to remind the government that they deserve their basic human rights, freedom of speech, and to be empowered economically? As their lives become increasingly restricted, it appears people must seek liberty in the field of entertainment, demanding aesthetic compensation in the contemplation of free individuals who go out into the world and settle their problems by free activity and individualistic methods. So what responsibility do we have as Nigerians in diaspora, of the next generation, of this forever evolving issue in Nigeria? However miles apart, we feel the pain that the 1% are inflicting on that 99. We've all been sent here to educate ourselves, and that academic strategy can be implemented to make change. Unity is key. Bridges that have ultimately been broken must be rebuilt. Humanity must observe the actions of the working class to resolve the contradictions of the modern world. We must challenge the modern intellectual elite to understand and articulate the needs of the people, to hold the wealthy accountable for advancing human liberation.